Hi guys, welcome to another video, and on this channel we talk about drama and other things. So in this video there was a person who reported my TikTok account. The reason, I don't know. So this person was really wanting to report me for one reason, because they didn't like my artwork. My artwork was not stolen, but they did accuse me of stealing their artwork and left a comment that said, "Get a life, little girl." So if you guys are just confused as I am also confused. So this idiot replied with no reply. I just reported their account and blocked them on my other account, because as I was uploading a video on my backup account, it got banned, in which I cannot access it anymore. If you choose to search up my account name, it will not show up. But luckily, that was not my main account. I had created it like a couple days ago. It was a decoy account. So if any of you are worried about my main account is perfectly fine. So is my other backup account. So I'm keeping this person out of all of sight from all of my accounts. If I do catch them or catch anyone who I think is suspicious, I will block them. Now for the topic of this video, here we are. Okay, so someone posted a post saying, "Hey, my art has been copied, plagiarized by a Artanian artist, I believe that's how you pronounce it. And her name, they featured it in the post. Yeah, I'm not going to bother actually pronouncing all of that because that's a lot. Yeah, this incident is something I'm talking about because it's relevant to the topic of this video. I'm sorry, it's actually pronounced Argentinian. Sorry if I offended anyone who's actually in that, Pacific race. Yeah, sorry. The reason why I did mention art stealing and the situation that happened to me is because right now I'm finally home, by the way, after driving and going to the trampoline park. But anyways, it's because Asian fishing is a popular thing that has been going on social media and the internet recently. It's where you pretend or dress up as an Asian. The reason why this is bad is because you are portraying all Asians to look the same. Now there's many people who do makeup like this and inspired by this, and there's many cosplayers who use this technique with their eyeliner, and this does not count as Asian fishing, like on any degree, unless you are actually claiming that you are Asian just by putting on this makeup. Then yes. A lot of people will argue with me and say, well, technically it's still Asian fishing. No, it's not. There's many different cosplayers who use this technique to actually embody that character that they're dressing up as. This does not mean that they are trying to proclaim themselves as an Asian person. There's many people in real life who use this technique as a way for them to do their makeup, even before this trend and the title actually existed. Now, Asian fishing is a part of racism, since you are depicting everyone from Asia, from everyone in Asian countries, mainly Korean people, Filipinos, pretty much people in completely, every Asian country. You're kind of depicting them to look all the same. Some of them look the same, but that doesn't mean that every person is going to look and act the same, no matter what race you come from. There's many different people who I know who do this makeup, and I watch them, and I am a fan of them. There's many cosplayers who I see on the internet who do this type of makeup. No, it's not Asian fishing. No one cares. The only reason why no one cares is because they're not claiming themselves to actually be Asian. Unless you're actually claiming yourself to even be an actual Asian and try to physically change your race, then no. But if you just want to look like an Asian person, then no, that's still not Asian fishing. But if you're exactly trying to copy Japanese culture or any type of Asian culture, then yes, it's Asian fishing. Now, Asian fishing is very controversial from different parts of the spectrum. This is a matter that is really heavily talked about. It's not talked about on a funny level, it's more of a serious topic now. The main downfall of this trend is there was many people who were doing this even before this trend and the name itself actually started existing. So since someone on TikTok decided to even go there and make this like an actual title, there's many different things that we have to understand. If any of these people are truly trying to hurt anyone, then there's something that some people shouldn't be caring about. Even if a person is Asian fishing or trying to claim themselves as an Asian, why would you care? It's not hurting anyone, is it? If they're not being openly racist about it and mean, then I don't think that you should even care. And if they're not mimicking the culture and just trying to embrace it, then I don't see anything wrong with that. The only reason why I may find this a bit offensive to people who do similar makeup is because of this. People are thinking that just because people who do this style of makeup are Asian fishing, there's many different cosplayers and 1,000 different people on Instagram that I know who do similar drawings, who do Japanese inspired drawings. And who cares? It's just an art piece. It's just a drawing. It's not something that you should openly be fighting about. If this person was truly causing harm on you and other people, then wouldn't they be in jail? No. And discriminating against people and other races is not nice. And it's not something that I devote on doing. And it's not something that I say. Since even white people, black people, no matter what color you are, you do experience some form of discrimination every once in your life. And the weird part is, since this new title has came about, people can't tell what is Asian fishing and what is not. Asian fishing, whether you're Asian fishing or not, actually, it doesn't matter how you do your makeup. It's how you portray yourself as a person, not the makeup, no matter who you are, if you're a boy, girl, whatever. If you are wearing makeup, who cares? It's not hurting me. I mean, if I have talent, I have talent. If you have talent, you have talent. People should learn to respect others. I don't care if it's a social media platform and not real life. You should still have some type of form of respect for this person, because they're not just some mindless computer. They're a person who's uploading content specifically to entertain you. They don't have to do that. And without them and without all these social media platforms, where would your form of entertainment be? It would only be probably TV. There's many different people who I could see going down this rabbit hole. The fact that I had to actually make this an actual statement is insane. There is so many Japanese inspired makeup that I can show you right now, and I do these makeup looks because I like it. What is wrong with me liking it? Is me liking Korean, Japanese comic books and the culture, and also embracing my own culture while putting their culture in my lifestyle technically racist? No. If you want it to be called racist, sure. It's not. It's not Asian fishing. Asian fishing is just a silly little thing that the internet has made up, because without this title, people wouldn't be able to know what to call these people who are actually trying to claim and change themselves into an Asian person by using makeup products. The reason why this is so weird and so far-fetched is because people think that they can just magically become Asian by putting on makeup. It's not that it's not that possible. If it was possible, I wouldn't know what to say. Even if it was possible, wouldn't 1,000 people be changing their races now? The only way to actually become Asian or look Asian, if you're not even actually Asian, is plastic surgery. And many people have done that before. And a girl on TikTok actually has done it. And it's possible. And if you choose to make yourself look like that, or if I choose to make myself look like that, if I'm not making fun of anyone or mocking anyone's culture, then I should be fine. If I just want to look like an Asian girl or just look like that specific type of person, there's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with you wanting to look like an Asian or Japanese person. But if you're mocking the culture and mocking them as a whole, then yes, it's disgusting. It's gross. I don't support you. As a person who has been doing makeup in their own unique style for a pretty long while, I can assure you, I do my eyes sometimes like this with my eyeshadow and the makeup products that I get. But that doesn't mean that I'm trying to look Asian or proclaim myself as Asian. The fact that I have to come on here and say this is not only absurd on so many levels. It's absurd because the amount of people who are being discriminated against and no one is doing anything about it should be their number one concern. Not just some random dude who's making content that is not doing you any harm. To be honest, there's millions and bajillions of cosplayers, even Japanese ones, and other cosplayers from Russia, and even Asian cosplayers who do this exact same style and makeup style and habits, and other people do them too. It's just a coincidence. There's millions of people who do this style because it looks cute, because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful style. Unless you want everyone to stay the same, then that would mean we have no style and no artistic actual style for ourselves. If we were to make something that was just random, we wouldn't be able to interact with each other because all of our responses and conversations would be the same. So there's no point in interacting with anyone. Even if we were to make an art piece, it would look the same as everyone else's, unless one of us make an original idea and then all of a sudden people hate us. I don't care even if this is real life or social media. The thing is, when you are given this type of power to become completely anonymous from the real life world, you get this overpowering feeling that gives you something. And I'm not gonna lie, we have all been in this state of mind where we have power over someone, over the internet or real life, because our identity is not in the way of us doing that. I have felt like this myself. And honestly, as a person who is, who has done research on this topic for a pretty good while, and a couple weeks ago, or a couple of months ago, or days ago, I can assure you, this rabbit hole goes really deep. And there's really not much to the topic of Asian fishing. Asian fishing is basically just that. And people are so enraged. It's normal for you to be mad because this person is pretending and doing things that are basically making this race look pretty bad. And making your own ethnicity, blood, and people look weird, be portrayed in a way that just makes them look like the bad guys here. No, it's not right. And I am a victim of this exact same discrimination. For me being darker than my art teacher one time, this doesn't mean that I would break up into a fuse and go on a rampage, hunting for her artwork. As a person who has who has dealt with some situations where I was stuck in real life or on the internet in a tricky or risky situation, there are some ways for you to easily get out of this. And as a cosplayer, many people do this specific style of eyeliner. So if we do get something that can stop people from saying, oh, well, this person is obviously copying this person. And even if they were, it still would be wrong. But you don't have to actually go over there and take it to the extent of wanting to tell this person, hey, you should do this to yourself. It's not right. It's just spreading more negativity and ruining this person's feelings. This person may not be the best person for doing what they're doing, but still, they're a human being and they've made mistakes. They will probably just take the video down if they understand the verity of the situation. If they don't, then they don't want to. And there's nothing that we can really do about it. Then report the video or just keep moving on with our lives. There's many different things that can lead to this type of behavior. Not because this person wants to, but because this person sees that there's someone who's much prettier than them and they want to change their race completely. And as we have seen, this has been prompted over TikTok. Okay, so RTCA, which means race change to another, people have basically been on TikTok, and not only TikTok, but other social media platforms, claiming that they are going to change their race by using makeup products and exercising and whatever other methods that they list. Now, this is completely wrong, but the main reason why people are doing this, and also Asian fishing and catfishing to be other races, is because they're insecure about their body. They're insecure about how they look. Sometimes I actually honestly want to look like a Japanese person myself because I don't feel like I look pretty enough. And I feel like some character that has been AI generated looks better than me. And that's normal. Many people don't realize that even though these people have made these mistakes, you can just tell them, hey, if you're insecure, you can message me. You don't have to be that mean. I don't care even if this person may be older or younger than you. This person probably doesn't have like an actual sense of why it's wrong, because this trend has been going viral and they think that this trend is fun and easy and they think it's a good challenge. Okay. Now, these methods that they use are basically just using makeup products and slightly squinting their eyes to make themselves look Asian. Also, yeah. So the reason why this is so prompted and so prominent within this type of, setting is because these people who want to become a completely different person and individual are just insecure about their body. And that's fine. But then, the people who are actually doing something wrong don't get the same exact treatment. I don't get it. I hope you guys liked my short rant about random topics. I'll probably do a part 2 on this drama so I can give you the overview of more stuff happening.